So what is Boobs and Noobs? Boobs and Noobs is an opportunity to learn exactly what off-roading is, meet a lot of great people that are in the off-roading community, and learn about your Jeep and what your Jeep can do and how you can utilize it for so much more than your daily grocery run. When I first started out and I bought my Jeep and I heard, hey, there's this group and they're having this Boobs and Noobs, and I thought, okay, let's go. I thought off-roading was driving on dirt roads and gravel. I came to the event, I packed a lunch. I didn't have a tool, I didn't have anything. Everyone was so wonderful. They helped me out with everything that I needed. And when you go to the classes and you learn all the great information that the classes have, then you get to come out and talk with a lot of experienced off-roaders, and you start those things, that information starts to click. And then once you get to go up into the hill and actually go off-roading, all of those things that you learned in the class start to click, and you start to understand exactly what it is that off-roading is.
Last year was our first event. We had a stock Jeep. We actually had the Jeep for 20 years, didn't hardly do anything with it. And our daughter graduated high school, and my wife and I was looking for something to do, and so we wanted to do something with the Jeep. The engine was bad in it. I got the engine rebuilt, and I didn't know what mods to do next. I didn't know how to go about doing anything. So somebody said, hey, come to this event with Jeeps and Wrenches Club. So I came to the event. I had stock tires. I had no lift on the thing. I didn't know anybody. We sat in the classes, we learned what to do, we talked to some sponsors, then we went out on the trail rides. And there was a nice guided trail ride. They stop every few often and make sure everybody's okay and feeling comfortable. If you want a rider with you, they'll throw a rider in the Jeep with you. They'll show you how to get up hills, different lines to take. We got pulled up 2 hills, met some great friends. Then we got with the sponsors, and we got a lift on the Jeep the next year. We got new tires on the Jeep, and this is our second event, and all those obstacles we tackled like a champ this year. So it was a much more enjoyable event to come every year with your friends and your Jeep, and you can upgrade it every year. You get to see what everybody else is doing to their Jeeps, and it's just a nice Jeeping community.
And there's always something to learn.
Always.
My name's Kevin Woods. I'm the Vice President for Jeeps and Wrenches. Wanted to say a quick bit about the Boobs and Noobs event that we've had this year. It was a great event. We started this several years ago for the sole purpose of giving people experience the off-road adventure with vehicles that they were scared to try on their own. So we go through the lessons, try to teach them the do's and the don'ts, just hit the high spots and the highlights to give people the security and the safety feeling to take their vehicles off-road and enjoy the adventures that we all enjoy that have Jeeps. Would love to have you come out. This year was maybe 5th or 6th year, and a great turnout again this year. We'd love to have you join us sometime. So if you get a chance, please sign up. We hope to see you soon. Thank you.
Hello, I'm Chris Finley. This is my wife, Debbie. And we're new to Jeeps and Wrenches. It's our first Boobs and Noobs. We've gone four-wheeling a couple times before now, but I got to tell you, it was a real eye-opener when we got out on the trail with some experienced people. Not to mention the classes they had ahead of time. We found it to be very, very educational.
Informative.
Yeah, I definitely think we're getting ready to go out to Moab in a couple of weeks, and I know our comfort level's a lot higher after that, after being to Boobs and Noobs. But I tell you, the thing I enjoyed the most was just talking to the members and learning a little bit.
Everybody's been very welcoming through Jeeps and Wrenches, and I think we've made some really good friends so far. And we have definitely learned a lot this weekend at Boobs and Noobs.
The one thing I know I like about the Jeeps is I can see other Jeeps and see what they've already put on them and find out what works and what doesn't work. It was interesting talking to some of the guys. They said, yeah, but if I did it over again, I'd do this, and maybe that'll keep me from having to buy something twice. So no, I'd say it was a great experience. I'd encourage anybody to not only join Jeeps and Wrenches because it is active. We've done a couple events with them, but the Boobs and Noobs was especially educational, informative, and like I say, a lot of it took place just walking around talking to people. It's a very open group, and they know a lot about Jeeps.
And it's also, yes, we're older, not quite retired, but it's very welcoming for families also with small children. Very, very different age groups here. So that's also been a plus for us. So come on out and enjoy Boobs and Noobs or Jeeps and Wrenches or any other Jeep club. It's been a lot of fun.
Hey, I'm Teron Butler. I'm out here at Boobs and Noobs, put on my Jeeps and Wrenches. It's pretty cool out here. This is Blue Marble, my 15 JKU, 35s, a few shocks, got some disconnects, nothing too major. This is Martin, the Special Rider Greyhound. He did pretty good this weekend, but it's a cool event. As you see, it's pet friendly. We had a few kids running around out here. Had a lot of drones out. You know, the kids love to see that, and it's just a good experience. We've learned a lot. Got to learn some spotting techniques. Got to learn how the different ways to winch, the good tools that you use on the trail, off the trail, pre-trail checks, post-trail checks, things like that. So I'll be going first, washing it, and then checking everything to make sure nothing broke in a few minutes before I hit the road. So it's a cool event. Everybody should come out and enjoy. And the food's good. Gotta love food.
Hi, my name is Taylor, and we're at Noobs and Boobs, and here is our Jeep. This is Blueberry.
Yep, I'm Bill Knopfsinger. Yeah, we're new to the sport of off-roading. I've had this Jeep for 23 years. It was the first car I bought out of college. For many years, it just sat in the garage with 4 flat tires. When COVID hit, it was actually pretty cool. It gave me some time on my hands to be at home and build this thing up. And I've watched a lot of YouTube videos and followed Jeeps and Wrenches, and knew a couple of members and kind of watched them and how much fun they had with the sport. So I built this up over the last 6 months. It's definitely not completely where I want it yet, but it's been more than enough to get me through this event. This event's actually the first one I've gone to with Jeeps and Wrenches. Yesterday was awesome. It had a lot of really good classes in the beginning and a guided trail ride yesterday, and I went on a night ride last night. Nothing extremely difficult, but enough to get me broke in as a new driver, but also get my Jeep, you know, understanding my rig and how it pulls and how the 4-wheel drive works over certain obstacles and the gearing and all of that stuff. It was an awesome experience. I'm looking forward to today. Today's day 2. It's a little more advanced as far as spotting and some things like that, but it's been a phenomenal event. Got to meet some new people. I'm excited for the next event. I'm excited to keep working on my rig and get it built to where I want it. But for now, it's been awesome. Still no lockers. It's just open in the front and the rear. Had no trouble keeping up with everybody. So yeah, I'm excited. I've had it, like I said, 23 years, and I'm looking forward to many more years with it. This is actually going to be Taylor's Jeep whenever she gets a little older, and give Daddy an excuse to get a bigger, badder, newer Rubicon with all the buttons and bells and whistles. But for now, this has been awesome.
Bye!
Hello, my name is Dan. I'm from Amsterdam, the Netherlands, from Europe. It was absolutely my first time ever to attend an event like this, and I have to say it was awesome. The people who taught and explained all the stuff about it, they were so passionate, they were able to pass on the spark, and I just love it. It's awesome. I would recommend it to everyone.
So the question was, what do you need in order to come to Boobs and Noobs and get out on the trails? Literally, you can go to a dealership, pick up a Jeep, and you can come out here with your drive-out tags and see exactly what your Jeep can do. It's an incredibly capable vehicle, and before you buy anything for your Jeep, you need to know exactly what it can do on its own without anything. And you would be amazed at how capable these vehicles are.